Hi friends, how are you? This is Dr. Annette Durbin from the Digital Teacher blog, and I am excited to share with you a lesson using the children's lit text, All Are Welcome. This story is written by Alexandra Penfold and illustrated by Suzanne Kaufman. Today I'm going to share with you a writing lesson, and in this lesson we're going to focus on ideas. So, what I hope that you do is to sit back, listen to the story, and you will also generate some ideas on how you can use this story. Now, if you stay to the very end of this lesson, what I will share with you is a free resource that has more than 20 lessons, ideas, and inspiration that you can use to support the learners that you work with. Whether you are a private school, a homeschool, a public school, or a parent, and you are reading to children, anyone who reads to children, who reads some children's literature, has an opportunity to use a teachable moment. So that's what we're going to focus on today. All right, let's get started. As I do this lesson, what I'm going to do is to model what I would do if I were working with a class of students. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, boys and girls, today we're going to read a story called All Are Welcome. And I'm looking at the cover and I'm trying to think, what is this story about? And then the students would generate some ideas and they would share aloud what the story is about. So let's read the story, All Are Welcome by Alexandra Penfold and Suzanne Kaufman. Let's first take a look at this picture, boys and girls. What are some things that you see in this picture? And the students would identify those. And then I would start reading. Pencils sharpened in their case, bells are ringing, let's make haste. School's beginning, dreams to chase, all are welcome here. Boys and girls, what do you think that this author is writing about? No matter how you start your day, what you wear when you play, or if you come from far away, all are welcome here. In our classroom safe and sound, fears are lost and hope is found. Raise your hand, we'll go around. All are welcome here. And then I would ask the students if there's anything else that they notice. Why do you think that the author wrote the story? Where did the author get the idea to write the story? And the students may notice also that the words all are welcome here is repeating. So then you could ask the students why. What else is it that they notice about the text? They could say that there's rhyming words, and they may also say all are welcome here is repeated, and we can discuss why the author chose to do that. Gather now, let's all take part. We'll play music, we'll make art. We'll share stories from the heart. All are welcome here. And again, the students will say, all are welcome here. Then they'll start generating ideas about how the author got the idea to write the story. Maybe the author wanted to share about what his or her classroom is like and things that happen in the classroom. Maybe the author wanted to share something that they do during the day. Time for lunch, what a spread. A dozen different kinds of bread. Pass it around till everyone's fed. All are welcome here. Open doors, rush outside. We will swing, we will slide. We'll have fun, side by side. All are welcome here. And then you can also talk about how the illustrator and the author are working together to coordinate the pictures and the text so that it helps the reader to understand what is happening. We're part of a community. Our strength is our diversity, a shelter from adversity. All are welcome here. You can ask the students, why did the author decide to have the students holding hands around a map of the world? So why did the author and an illustrator choose to do that with the text that is written on this page? We will learn from each other, special talents we'll uncover. There's a big world to discover. All are welcome here. And the students should see that this author is sharing a wide range of different cultures And maybe now that is the reason why the all are welcome here keeps coming back up and again in the story, and it is even bold print. So much to learn, so much to do, and when the busy day is through, can't wait to come back, start anew. All are welcome here. Head for home to get some rest and greet tomorrow, ready and fresh. Our time together is the best. All are welcome here. We can also discuss why the author and an illustrator are sharing some reflective pictures that the little girl went through throughout the day. Why is that something that's important? You have a place here. You have a space here. You are welcome here. And that's the end of this story. All right, so as you can see, this is a great story that you can to teach writing and focus on ideas. So asking questions, where did the author get the idea to write the story? Why did the author decide to use poetry as a format to share the story? How did the author and the illustrator work together to articulate the meaning of the story? You could also discuss the different language that is used in the story. So those are all ideas that the author used to write this story. Lots of times students have difficulty thinking about an idea to write about. So from this story, what you could do is then ask your students to just do a quick write about a day in their life, because this is focusing on a day in the life of this group of students, things that they do and they enjoy together. So there are a lot of different things that you can use this story for, and focusing on ideas as a writing trait is a perfect way to start the school year and to get students thinking about things that they can, in fact, write about. With each of these different pages, there are additional ideas that students could use to generate more writing topics that are personalized for them. All right, so as I promised, I have a free resource for you. The link in the show notes below, but first I'd like to share with you what that free resource is. This is a free resource that I have created for this piece of children's literature, All Are Welcome. This is a literacy resource guide that has over 20 different lessons in literacy, reading, writing, and word study that you can use to support the learners in your classroom. And as we scroll down through here, you'll see that there is a guide on how to use this text for learning. And I have some special tips sprinkled throughout the resource guide. Here you'll see that there are a variety of reading lessons that you could use with some tips and some more reading lesson ideas, as well as some writing lesson ideas that you could use to support the learners in your classroom. Here I have some extension lessons and celebration ideas. So you can use this book not only for reading, writing, and word study, but you could also use this to develop your classroom community. You could teach geography and map skills through this book as well. And here are some celebrations, perhaps at the beginning of the year, a night at the museum, maybe some passion projects that you could use to celebrate learning and how we are all diverse and come together. I am also featuring an instructional technique called lifting text, and I walk you step by step on how to use this technique to provide a useful, valuable lesson that supports the students in your classroom. I have the text typed out here for you so that you do not need to do that. You can simply copy and paste. And there are some numbers at the end so that you can use that as an additional lesson that I have noted above on how to use those numbers. Okay. So as we continue down through here, I also have some related resources that you can use that are in my Teacher Pay Teacher store that are incorporating back to school and using this text. All are welcome. And I encourage you to stay connected with me on social media. I have a Facebook group called Engage, Educate, Excel. I encourage you to join that online community, which is other educators who are interested in learning and working together and sharing resources that support learning. Whether you are a homeschool, private school, public school, or a parent who's interested in supporting students who are learning, this is a great community for you to be involved in. And I hope that you have found value in this teaching resource. And I look forward to sharing more resources with you on my YouTube. I hope that you have found some value in this resource, and I will also encourage you to follow me on YouTube as well as visit my website, thedigitalteacherblog.com, for additional resources and ideas that support education. All right, friends, there you have it. That is another lesson on how to use this piece of children's literature. All are welcome to support the learners in your classroom. And again, I have other lessons that I use this text for. So I have a lesson on word study that's on my YouTube channel, as well as reading on my YouTube channel. So check those out, and you can have additional ideas and resources to support the work that you do in your classroom. All right, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me, thedigitalteacherblog.com, and follow me on social media. I hope that you have a fantastic day. Take care. Bye.